superheroes at heart.
Hello and welcome to my CGC unboxing video number 26. Now today's one is a bit different. We're not really going to have an opportunity to figure out what the grades are because this was my first pre-screen, and so I submitted 25 books. I can tell that from the weight that it's not complete, so there were some rejects, and let's see how many were not rejected. So I set the pre-screen at 9.8. Anything that wasn't a 9.8 would be rejected. Anything that was 9.8 or above would be graded. So there's also the chance, although I guess it's very slim, but there's a 9.9 in there as well. But what we'll do is we'll get into it now and we'll see how we've done. Okay, so in the front of the box there is a box here of the raw books. This is the rejects. Looks like there's somewhere around 6 or 7 rejects. I'll put up the actual number when we're done, and what I'll do is I'll look at these later. Some of them might get to 9.8 with a press if I can see what the defect is. Otherwise I'll just keep them raw. So these are all, as I say, none of these books were pressed. They're all sent direct to CGC, well, sent to me and then sent to CGC without a press. Okay, so the first one here is a beautiful Wonder Woman 800. This is a foil edition. So it's a beautiful Wonder Woman 800. Now I think it's not marked here by CGC, but I believe this is the first appearance of Trinity, Wonder Woman's daughter. Next book is Void Rivals #1. This is the new series from Robert Kirkman. Now there's a lot of buzz around this book, so I thought I'd get it graded. I think I might have, some of these books I submitted 2, so it's possible one was 9.8 and one didn't make it. That's a good kind of insurance policy. But anyway, this is one that did make the grade, and Void Rivals #1 by Robert Kirkman. Okay, next is the new series from Marvel, the new Blade series. It's a beautiful cover. I did submit 2 of these, so we'll see if both made the grade or not. This is a variant edition of Blade, and again this one I did submit 2 of, and this one is here. I don't know about the other one, so we'll see later. And this is I think this is just a great cover. I mean, if you're a fan of Blade, and who isn't a fan of Blade, that's a nice book. Here is a beautiful Spider-Man #3 by Del Otto. Now those of you who follow my channel will have seen that I put in a trade dress. I had a trade dress 9.8 in the last submission, and this one is the non-trade dress, and that is just absolutely gorgeous Spider-Man cover. Next book is the new series from Jeff Lemire, Fishflies. This is Jeff Lemire story, cover and art. Fishflies #1. It's a pretty thick book, square bound, and I haven't read it yet. I have another copy for reading, but I like the work of Jeff Lemire a lot. I read his some of his other series, and of course I think possibly one of his most famous is Sweet Tooth. So if you watch the TV show, that's Fishflies. This is a facsimile of Amazing Spider-Man 121. Of course, that is world famous for being the death of Gwen Stacy. This is the foil edition. Here's another trade dress of the Del Otto Spider-Man number 3, so I won't spend too much time talking about that. This is a David Nakayama cover of Amazing Spider-Man 21. It's just an absolutely gorgeous cover of silk. And here is the companion to Amazing Spider-Man 121, Amazing Spider-Man 122, also obviously a facsimile. This is also the foil facsimile. And yeah, that's a I have got the original first prints of those books, but the facsimiles in foil are very nice too, and fairly collectible. So this is an artist that I quite like, and I think it's very becoming more popular. This is Edge of Spider-Verse number 4, and the cover is by Rian Gonzales. I think I might have another one in here by the same artist, but I've definitely submitted others by the same artist, so they're either in this box or they'll be in a future submission. This is another David Nakayama cover, and this is an absolutely gorgeous Spider-Man negative space variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man 19. It's a great cover. Okay. Yeah, there is a bit of a trend here. I did submit a lot of David Nakayama covers, which I bought in a batch. This is a non-trade dress Hulk number 11 by David Nakayama. I think this might be like how everybody like imagines the Hulk when they're imagining the Hulk, and it's a great. That's a great another negative space cover by David Nakayama. Next one is also David Nakayama. This is Midnight Suns number 4, and the cover just speaks for itself. Look at how dynamic that is. And this is a Humberto Ramos cover, Spider-Man number 1. It's a really busy cover. I think possibly almost every Spider-Man is there. I see Spider-Gwen, I see Silk, I see Spider-Woman, I see Spider-Ham, Spider-Punk. I see, well, I mean, I see a lot. Miles is there, Scarlet Spider. I could go on for a while, and that's another book that I submitted 2 of, and they both met the grade. Just 2 books left. This is a custom Sony Interactive Entertainment comic that was I think this is promotional for the new game, the new Sony game, which is going to have both Miles and Peter Parker in it. And this book spiked for a while, but I don't think it's kept the heat. So, but even so, it's a great cover. Great Miles and Peter together. And then the last book that made the grade is Edge of Spider-Verse #3. It's another Humberto Ramos cover, and featuring Spider-Boy, and I believe this is the issue where the identity of Spider-Boy is revealed, and possibly also his origin, but I'll put that up in the notes later. Okay, so I don't know if anyone was counting, but I think that was 18. So 7 books didn't make the grade, and as I say, I will have a look at those later and see if I want to submit for a press and then resubmit, or keep them raw. I expect I'll just keep them raw. But I think, I don't know, what do you think? 18 out of 25, is that a good hit rate? Is that bad? Should I, did I 30%? Does that mean missing a lot of defects? Bear in mind, I take these books, I ship these books without removing them from the bag, so possibly there's something happened to the back of the book that I didn't see. So maybe I should be a bit more careful looking at them in the future. But let me know what you think. There'll be another video up soon. Got just a few books coming back from CBCS, and then probably be about a month or so until the next submission arrives with CGC and graded by them. So it could be a while before the next video after the one that I do this week. So thanks very much for watching all the way to the end, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.